Hey Freedom Family, welcome back to the Unlock Your Freedom podcast. My name is Kira Miller and I am the founder and host of this series. If you are expecting a podcast from me today, well, now is your chance to X the heck out of this video, because what you're about to see from me, well, it ain't gonna be that. But if you're now intrigued to keep watching this video, let's just say you've made the right choice, because here's me in rare, very freaking rare, on-camera form. Are you ready for this? Here we go!
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, Mike, you should wash this convict outfit.
Hey, wow. You can keep it rolling.
Oh, good. It's good. You're doing a good job.
Hello, folks. You might be wondering why I'm in a prison outfit. Well, that's because one day I unlocked my freedom, and today, I guess I'm back in prison. I guess you could say I'm behind bars again. I'm filled with shame, and that's why I'm dressed like this. No, but really, the real reason, you want to know? Well, guys, just so you know, the podcast is officially...
What, Kira? What the heck? I'll finish that thought right after this message. Basically, I'm just adding this little voiceover for some dramatic effect here to keep you wondering what the heck I'm going to say next, because hashtag anticipation. Wait for it. Wait for it.
You will rise and
The podcast is officially not ending, it's just changing. So, the podcast is changing. I don't really know what it's going to look like yet. Honestly, I have no clue. But I really felt like God was telling me, hey, wow, you can keep it rolling.
Oh, good. It's good. You're doing a good job.
No.
We're being silly, but you're also saying...
Don told you. I was talking to you. He's like, Kira.
Yeah, no, and this is all what God
Kira,
still said.
wow.
We're still in quotation
That's
on
not
God
saying
here.
this is a quote from God. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay.
This is Mike, by the way. This is
Hello.
Sean. Pan over to yourself.
That probably was in focus.
Jeez, thanks for the interruption, Mike and Sean. Anyways, yes, the podcast is going to be changing. I have no idea what that means or even what it's going to look like yet. But basically, God has been asking me to surrender everything in my life that I've put so much of my identity in, like finances, social media, and now even my podcast. These are all things that I've associated with Kira looking cool or being significant. Though I've launched this podcast to help you all leave shame behind, own your truth, and unlock your freedom, I've become too focused on how this podcast makes me look and releasing content regularly, rather than providing you with a trustworthy platform that shares the most empowering stories. But starting today, November 27th, 2019, I'm taking a year off from releasing any more content. And I'm going to spend time resting, getting inspired again, as well as allowing God to prepare my heart and my mind for this bigger thing to come. I guess you could call this my sabbatical, or me taking time to unlock my freedom again, because I won't allow myself to succumb to the pressure of trusting my plan and my timing for producing content over God's plan. I'll admit I'm afraid to surrender this because I've quit a lot of things in life, and every time God asks me to do something this drastic, I feel like I'm quitting again. I'm not sure what this podcast will look like when it returns, but I do know that God is going to do something pretty crazy with this whole Unlock Your Freedom movement, and in order for that to happen, I actually have to get out of the way. All right. Now enough with my wonderful soliloquy, and back to this freaking weird video.
So we were supposed to have a freaking podcast day, as usual. We were supposed to have 3 guests. Well, guess what? We now have a whopping 0, because that's how it is sometimes, folks. People will cancel on you, or they just won't even let you know. They just ghost you. It just happens. Oh, what do you know? I finally got a text!
Oh, what did you say?
I'm just going to read you the text thread. I asked him if he was... Actually, sorry, I didn't even ask him anything. I just said ETA ? At 1:55, he was supposed to... No. At 2:20, he was supposed to be here at 2. And then I said at 2:40, hey, no worries if something came up. Since it's 30 minutes past now, we'll just go ahead and cancel, as the conversation window would be too tight at this point. His response, I'm so sorry, Kira. Of course, with my luck, I picked up a knock today at training and am just now getting back to the locker room after receiving treatment and seeing my phone, I'm sincerely sorry. You want to comment below and let me know what the heck a knock means? Because I genuinely have no clue. Phone a friend, something like that. Figure it out. Let me know. Tell me the deets, okay? Anyways, clearly now I'm back in this shame situation because I'm dressed as a prisoner, right? That's what that means. I haven't unlocked my freedom because I'm back behind bars. No, that's not what that means. But what it does mean is the podcast is going away for a time. I don't know when it's coming back. I don't even know what it's going to look like, but I do know it's going to look different, and it might be a little bit before you'll see any more podcast episodes. So that was our last episode, was the one that you would see before this. And again, I have no idea what the new podcast is going to look like. It might not be exactly a podcast the next time around. It might look a little something different, you know. I've been really inspired by the legendary Shane Dawson lately, so could look something a little more like his documentaries. Don't really know. I'm just figuring it all out. So I just wanted to give you this raw, real, and rowdy video that basically tells you pretty much nothing, but it's just humorous and fun because I thought I would do a great send-off. And I'll hopefully see you in like 84 years. In dog years, it might be 84 years, but in human years, it might look like maybe a year or less or more. I'm not really sure, but I'll definitely let you know. I'll keep you all posted. Unlock your freedom. It's coming back better than ever. Don't know what it's going to look like, but you'll find out one day. Until then, enjoy your life, and I will enjoy mine in my restful Sabbath period. Enjoy yours. Enjoy mine. That didn't make any sense. Whatever. Bye. 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 See ya freaking later, fools. Bye.
And then just dance. Give it a little dance. Oh, yeah.
Honestly, Mike, you should wash this convict outfit.
You should wear this to a rave show once.
A rave show.
Rave show.
Rave.
A rave
That was
show
good, Sean.
concert
A
review.
rave
It's not my scene.
Oh, wow.
What's going on?
There's way too much electrical feedback. I'm trying to unplug it and see if that
wow.
makes it better.
This is how the documentary
There's so many things to be figured out and changed and fixed.
Rowdy.
You gotta jowl your cheeks. No, they have to be looser. You're not letting them be loose. Unlock your cheeks.
Dramatic effect.
It's all those prison cigarettes.
Oh, you're right. All the prison cigarettes.
Carcinogens.
That looked weird. I saw the screen on that.
Guys, I swear, I'm not on drugs at least. I don't know about them, but
No,
I'm not on drugs.
not
so
right now.
We are not on drugs. My content is G.
Yeah.
Good. It's G. It's good.
You broke the lock on your
I
freedom. in
broke
this
the lock
case.
on my free. Huh?
You broke out of prison.
I broke out of prison.
Oh, sorry. Well, I don't know. I'm sorry. I was just.
I broke
joking.
out. Wow, keep going.
Sorry, hold
What
on.
are you doing? Don't you hate that when people cancel on you?
Well, in this case, when they just don't show up.
Actually, yeah, you're right. They just don't show up.
Canceling is
that?
actually wonderful compared.
Actually, you're right. If you would have let me know before I got here 2 hours ago.
You like double check the text. You sent him the wrong address. He's been like,
gosh, baby.
he's like in East Tennessee, like dedicated to making it.
He might be.
No, in this
He might
thread,
be in
he showed it
Indiana
at somebody's
right now.
house, and he just started talking to him. He's just podcasting
Yeah, he's
with,
still there now.
Actually, he's already
He's
doing the
just talking to him.
podcast.
He's like,
And
yeah,
they
so
both-
that's my life journey.
And they're both thinking it's kind of funny how many questions I have to ask.
Yeah.
It's kinda- they both think they're just getting interviewed.
Realize
Yeah.
that this was
Neither of them is an actual.
Screw this thing.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of weird, yeah.
I want the documentary to literally be this raw. This raw.